Alright guys, hi and welcome to the tutorial number 4. In this video we are going to learn to build a simple neural network which will perform a regression task. We'll try to fit a line. Basically we'll tell our neural network to learn that. So let's get started. Let me pull out my Jupyter notebook that I've already created for you guys, beautifully created step by step. So let's do that. So first of all, we need to import matplotlib. So right now I have this data, x data and y data. And when I plot this, so this is a simple straight line. All right, y is equal to mx plus c. Now want my neural network to learn the m and the c, that is the slope and the intercept, right? So we're gonna perform a simple neural network. We'll create one neuron to do this. So this is the x data. So I'm creating y data as a blank list right now. So randomly, I'm initializing the slope as minus 0.12 and b as 1.22, which is randomly initialized right now. So for that, for every value of 0 for this and this slope, I'm actually calculating the y. So here you can see this is the y, which is completely wrong, basically, because we had our the slope, I mean the equation of y is equal to mx plus c passing through the origin this way. Now it's completely inverted. Now we want our neural network to learn from this data and to do a simple regression task. So first of all, the step one would be importing TensorFlow and Numpy. So we do that. Then as I taught you to create variables, remember, so I create a variable known as w and b, that is the weight and the bias. Now, after creating the variable, what do we need to do? We need to create a placeholder. So as I told you in my last video about the placeholders and variables, what is a placeholder, guys? It's nothing but a dummy node when you want to pass some data. So my x would be tf.float32, my y would be tf.float32. So I'm going to pass this x and y later on to the network. So I'm calculating the first basic step is sum, which is nothing but wx plus b. You all know, which is for a neural network, sum is what? Wx plus b. Then we calculate the sigmoid on that. So you can see I'm calculating the sigmoid on that. Then we calculate the error. So what is the error? Which is nothing but half y minus a the whole square, and the derivative of error would be minus 1 y minus a. So here you can see I'm calculating the error right now. So tf dot square, I can remove this. I don't need that. So it's y minus a. So simply multiply by 0.5. 0.5 y minus a the whole square. Then loss equals to reduce sum. So I'm calculating the loss. Then I'm going to say optimizer. So tf.train gradient descent optimizer. So I'm basically, after creating the loss, we need to propagate backwards. So we need to optimize our loss. So we create an optimizer, which is nothing but I'm choosing a gradient descent optimizer and the learning rate as 0.01. Then we do train equals to optimizer.minimize. What do you want to minimize? Do you want to minimize the loss? So we tell them that, hey, minimize the loss. Remember, we created variable. So before running this inside a session, we need to initialize a global variable initializer because you're using variable. So make sure to do that. So I'm already doing that here. Now simple, just run the code. So for session equals to tf.session, session.run init. So first of all, we need to run the global variable initializer that we created. So session.run init. So after doing that, I need to pass my data. So for I in range 100, so for 100 epochs, session.run train. Now x, remember we pass in an x. I told you x is nothing but a dummy node here. So here you see this is x. So I'm passing, instead of x, I'm passing all of these. So first time it will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then next time y would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and so on. Then I'm doing session.run. So I'm gonna run this and I'm gonna print the weight and the biases. So I get the neural network learned the weight and the biases. Now we try to, with that weight and bias, I'm trying to plot the line. So here you can see the neural network beautifully learned and we got the line back. So we taught our neural network to do a simple task. It learned the intercept, it learned the slope and the intercept, and then we did this. So that's it for this video. This is tutorial number 4. This is a very basic tutorial. In the next couple of tutorials, in the next video, we are gonna do an actual neural network on a diabetes data set. So let me just pull up that and show you what we are about to learn. So stay tuned with me. So if I go to TensorFlow, if I go to diabetes model, oops, that's the save model. So if I go to diabetes, then I go to DNN. So we are gonna make a neural network which will predict whether a patient, how likely a patient will suffer from a diabetes based on the set of data sets. So here you can see, so we're going to do that. So that's it for this video. Stay tuned with me, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. The entire text-based version is there on my GitHub account, so make sure to check that out. And that's it for this video. See you in the next video, where we are gonna do an actual neural network, a linear classification on a diabetes data set. Thank you for watching.